Hello, I'm Chess Kane, AMSOIL Direct Jobber, and this video is about some new incentives and things to look forward to if you're thinking about becoming an AMSOIL dealer. I've got another video that I did, kind of an overview of what was to be offered in 2016, and a lot of the enhancements there were the type of enhancement that you'd only see, say, once every 10 years. Quite significant jumps, and we'll leave that video available if you want to search for it on our YouTube page here. But in coming into 2016, I'll list a couple of the improvements. The preferred customer program, so a lot of perks were added, occasional discounts which are emailed to the customer, a point system that can either go for products on your next order or AMSOIL merchandise, renewals, and more, and then also occasional free shipping or reduced shipping perks. So all those things are emailed. This month you're going to get to do this month this is going to be offered. So we saw sales rise increasingly. One thing about preferred customers or even your retail customers, as a dealer, a lot of dealers do this part-time. They're very busy. They don't have time to do what they should be doing, and is to offer some type of communication between those customers, build a relationship with those customers, and by doing that, of course, you'll see your retention rates and sales numbers increase. But the neat thing about what's going on now is AMSOIL's actually stepped in, and they're doing a lot of that now in different ways. So that has helped, and then if you can do any work on top of that as a dealer to help that, you're just exponentially adding to your sales numbers. So I've tested all these things, and they sure do work. And another enhancement was free shipping on the retail customer side through these AMSOIL catalogs. Anytime a customer orders over $100 worth, whether it's in the catalog or online, those customers will receive free shipping. If it's under $100, it's just a $9.99 flat rate. Another larger enhancement was for AMSOIL retail account customers. So if you have a customer who owns a Quick Lube or an auto parts store, a hardware store, or any type of retail establishment, even a big box store, a store that has multiple locations, we now added free shipping to those accounts too to eliminate a lot of the headache. And AMSOIL enhanced a lot of incentives like shelving, merchandising, the dealer or the AMSOIL retailer locator. I'm just naming a few, but there's a lot more things there to help with your success rate as well. Also, we saw countless new product upgrades and new products, such as, this is just one of many, but the Firearms lubricant. And we'll mention these just in a moment, but they're going to expand on these small product lines, the add-on lines, so that's something to look forward to. But for 2017, that's actually the big story. As you can see here on the screen, I got the AMSOIL magazine. You can see our main three products here, the OE, the XL, and the synthetic Signature series, and that's for the passenger car line. These are going to be greatly enhanced enough to where they're going to single out being its own entity in the industry that can solve problems that nobody else can. We're going to see this develop over time. If you want to look into that right away, just search what is LSPI, low speed pre-ignition, and this is a problem that's going to start developing with these new engines that are coming out, and AMSOIL has a way to tackle that. So several things here to help you get products in customers' hands. Now, as far as another perk or a thing that's been improved on the AMSOIL dealer end, AMSOIL U is now free. So when you sign up, you can start learning immediately. Much of the material focuses on the technical side and freshly attained market studies. So this is all designed to help you attract AMSOIL's main base and understand what their main bases are. Comparative testing, that's another thing we're going to see even more on. All companies do different types of comparison testing, but through AMSOIL, we're the only ones that publish that. That's why we do really well in automotive forums and things of that nature, because there is material to help you back up what you have found. The other big thing is the dealer packets. When you sign up as a dealer, I have it here, right here, AMSOIL dealerships upgraded, investing in your success, as the screen shows. And Might be able to zoom in on this a little bit better. There we go. I don't know if you can see this too well, but the price of the dealership has increased, and that should have happened a long time ago actually. But the first thing is it includes sample products, and I think that is listed, yeah, right here. So when you sign up as a dealer, you're going to get this quick start guide, a welcome letter, a wholesale price list, a bottle of PI, the performance improver, so immediately you can improve your gas mileage in your car by returning your intake system to like new condition. A bottle of Quick Shot, which is it made SEMA Product of the Year, an awesome product for small engines to clean up that intake system. 2 of these pillow packs of the Sabre Professional 100-to-1, and a can of Metal Protector, one of our best sellers over decades. Let's go back to the other page here. But the big part that I see that I'm really impressed with is this new dealer quick start guide. Oh, I want to mention too, when you sign up as a new dealer, for the first time ever, all new dealers get 10% off their initial order. That's huge. That's an awesome deal. I wish I could get that all the time. But here's the new quick start guide, and I'll put that up on the screen here. And basically what we have now is a document, and of course it's very high quality, and the pages are sized just so it allows the dealer to focus on certain important issues, separating them from a whole separate issue here. And you know what? One thing I really like about this, no matter what the topic is, to get you rolling in your business, it's got these little tags over here that tell you where to go to find more information. But anyway, I've read through this guide a couple of times now, and I can easily say that it'll significantly reduce the amount of time it takes for a dealer to get their business rolling. They'll see a jump start in commissions, consistency of commissions will be better, and the big thing about it really is when you sign up a new dealer, there's a lot of discussion on what to do first, how to get started, and I send out a sheet to kind of keep dealers on track. This will take the place of that, but it leaves it up to them to research and find all those things. Well, the Quick Start Guide, it takes care of that. So basically, all that time wasted in trying to help the dealer get set up, they're going to be able to jump start right to that, and then all the valuable time that you spend with your new dealers can be focused on more local type of sales, product information, technical information, that type of mentoring, the stuff that really sells the products instead of the administrative side. So this is really going to enhance things. Let's just look here on the screen what we have here. So it talks about some of the things that you're able to do with your dealer business, potential markets, working part-time business, what that'll entail. The main questions. Now what do I do? Where do I go? How do I start? And then talks about the dealer zone, which is this. Oh, that's another enhancement, by the way. Let me find it. I had it up here. Yeah, the dealer zone. Before you had to pay extra for this premium zone area where you have all these extra reports. Now all that is included. All these extra reports that you get to manage your business from the AMSOIL, the front end, as far as customers, what they're buying, your online business, how your website's working, processing orders online, customer management systems, all that is in here. Let's go back to that startup guide though. So this is what you'll receive in the mail. It talks about representing the AMSOIL business properly, getting set up on the web, the Google free local listings, of course, a website offer, and I do a lot of videos on that. How you make money, the different programs, how commissions are paid, retail profit, cash commission, commission credits, bonuses. That's my favorite area there, the bonuses. Of course, all the different programs, how to use the programs, of course, the do's and don'ts, how to market, the most important part, how to market your business, the tools available, AMSOIL locator, digital assets, all sorts of photos, logos, and images that you can use, website information, social media information. That's an area that AMSOIL is really building up to teach new dealers that may not be familiar with that sort of thing. Local advertising, trade shows, all these things are covered to break the ice. That's really what we're trying to do here. Of course, I mentioned earlier the AMSOIL U is free, and there's a huge knowledge base online. The home study guides, the dealer sales briefs, corporate training events, which I just went to. There's another one in Lancaster in October. If you're on the East Coast, be sure to go there. Go attend that. I've got a video to post about that. So it's all about ways to help the customer find you. That's how it works, and we need more dealers to supply lube centers. The problem really is supply. There's plenty of customers out there looking for AMSOIL right now. And on these lube centers, by the way, when you get in the door, the products don't collect dust. There's a lot of statistics showing we're a big chunk now of what's requested in the synthetic lubricants industry. And real quick, the big story, this is the whole point of this video, is innovation, products that people are looking for. There's this new issue coming. Here it is right here. It's called LSPI, low speed pre-ignition. And it's a phenomenon. I'll just keep this really quick. In these new engines that are getting smaller with smaller turbochargers to make more power, you got direct fuel injection, you've got variable valve timing. Well, there's a common denominator as they set the timing to get maximum fuel economy. And the common denominator is this LSPI, and it's something to understand that it can be limited or halted with the quality of the oil. And what we have coming around the corner here with these upgrades to our three main products will be the only product that can totally eliminate this problem. So that said, and wait till you see the upgrades in September and October, but that said, just by a customer going to a quick lube in one of these new vehicles between now and 2025, just going to get your oil changed, if it's not a fairly decent 100% synthetic quality product, they will literally not make it through the intersection. So that's the problem that's coming. Is the EPA wants manufacturers to squeeze more power and economy out of these engines. There's going to be some stress points, and the oils of yesterday just cannot deal with that. So this really throws that adage out the window where the guy says, if you change your oil every 3,000 miles, as long as you change it that often, you're not going to have any problems. These longer life oils, don't worry about those. Just change the oil and there's not going to be a problem. Well, even if you change the oil every 50 miles, if it's not up to spec to deal with these newer temperatures in combustion gases, if the volatility is at least as high as all of them are, we're about half of their volatility, and this is the new story. Our product volatility is going to be reduced another 5, 10 or more percent on the XL and the OE. So if it's not up to speed, you could change your oil every day and still have these failures. But we'll get into more technical information on that as the news and the new bulletins come out. So, but that's a major thing to look for as a new AMSOIL dealer. You're going to have the power of the oil that can solve major problems, and not only that, in the XL and the OE line, these are a fraction of the cost to compete with the oils on the shelf, but we'll have base stocks in literature on our products that they won't have. So it really puts you in a unique position. I'll be doing a lot of blogs on this as the information comes available, but just the other night I just searched LSPI and read some entries in some forums and such, and there's already quite a bit of information out there, and I was really happy to see a lot of manufacturers have admitted the oil can solve the problem. I'll just say one more thing on this subject, is what happens is if the oil, well, these are vehicles that have direct fuel injection, so what happens is it's low speed, but there's a lot of load on this smaller engine. So what happens is the intake valve closes, the engine is stopped at the stoplight, but right at the low speed there's an incredible amount of cylinder pressure and heat, just like a diesel engine, to cause combustion. But it's not the fuel that's causing the pre-ignition. It's actually the volatility of the motor oil getting up into the rings, as you can see on this picture here. That's where the explosion occurs. So if you do a little research online, you'll actually see that there's a few common engines out there already that are seeing this problem quite significantly. But anyway, I wanted to touch on one last thing here to end this video. Here's some of the products that we upgraded in 2017. We got a new spray firearms lubricant. Of course, we have the spray firearms cleaner, and then the drip type bottle firearms lubricant. Well, this product was improved. The only reason I brought this along is these are some of those add-on products that are very successful. The famous AMSOIL Miracle Wash. Here's a new one, the AMSOIL Chain Lube. An easy seller there. Both our brake fluids were updated, so now we have this DOT 5.1, which is actually 3 and 4. And then we have the Dominator Racing DOT 4. And another easy seller that people see it on my countertop and they walk away with it is the Air Tool Oil. This is kind of nice because we have some manufacturing plants. All the guys with their own tools, they want them to last longer. They've already reported back to me that this has made a significant difference. Of course, I don't have it here. Oh, the Octane Boost, the motorcycle Octane Boost. That's been a major seller of mine. So these products have done so well, we're going to see more add-on products like this. So it does two things for you. It allows you to sell a secondary product when a customer comes to buy oil and filters, but it also creates a little buzz out there in the market, especially with the firearms lubricant. It creates a certain type of buzz that gets new customers that aren't interested in the motor oils, but they darn sure want these because it's better than anything in the industry out there. So the customers are responding very well to that. So that sums up this video. It's a dynamic business. I'll put the link if you want to read more about becoming a dealer below this video. And I call it the Swiss Army knife of small businesses because that's what it is. You have the luxury, if you want to work this business as if you put $200,000 or $300,000 down in a franchise, you partner with somebody or went all the way with it, full-time type of business, or you can work it at your pace in a very small part-time situation. So that's one thing that's up to you. There's no minimums. Getting involved is it's not scary. You just kind of go at your own pace. The AMSOIL U announcement, though, I think is great because you can sign up without any type of notion that you've got to invest right away in a bunch of products. You can sign up and start going through the AMSOIL University online. And I'll put this on the screen here. You can see these are just different modules. We've got start area, quick shots. There's hundreds, or probably 60 short videos to get you on track here. Tech tips, resource library, retail training videos. That's an important one. But the most important are these T2, T3, and T4. These are separate segments about like the customer and dealer relationship, there's a lot of technical information on transmissions and gear, lubes, and fluids of that sort. So automotive technology, basic technology. So this is all stuff that doesn't cost you anything extra, and at your computer you can take the time to get this type of training. And while you're reading this, all sorts of ideas will pop in your head. You know what? I remember a guy I talked to about this. I'm going to try this type of thing. And then don't forget, your first order you get 10% off. So that sums everything up that I had to say this evening. And if you have any questions or anything, I'll put the information down below the video where you can reach us. Be sure to check out my site, oilordering.com. And of course you can call anytime. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed my videos.